150 years ago, the neighbourhoods of Shoreditch, Hoxton and Hackney were teeming with small workshops, churning out everything from bags and shoes to banister railings. Much of that industry, however, died with the British Empire. Today, that district of London, just north of the city, is nicknamed Silicon Roundabout because of the volume of technology startups that have moved into the old factory buildings. But in among the social networking website operators and the cloud computing companies are a band of startups that are determined to make things again. Jane Neagle-Queentig took a lease on a former button factory for her company, Form, which makes a brightly coloured plasticine-like material called Sugru that can be used for DIY repairs of household objects. Before the internet appeared, such a company would have struggled to get any attention. But thanks to YouTube videos and Facebook likes, the idea has spread to enthusiastic hobbyists across the world. Miss Neagle-Queentig believes she can build a $1 billion business in the next decade.
Our whole vision for Sugru is about getting the world to repair again. We've forgotten that skill, and through online media, we're able to sort of motivate people and help people to see that that it's not difficult to repair, and actually Sugru makes it easy for anyone to repair.
Down the road from Form is Moo.com, which sells personalised business cards and other stationery to customers as far afield as Tokyo and Chicago. The company used to outsource production to specialist printers elsewhere in the country, but last year it moved all its printing operations in-house, taking over a former printworks just south of Old Street and returning it to its former purpose.
The technology that powers our business is a digital print technology, so much smaller footprint of machine, imminently scalable, can do it at a fraction of the cost, and obviously we're a technology-enabled business that sells online, so the internet kind of coupled with the hardware technology and manufacturing technology that we have allows us to not only make but fulfill and sell to customers in 200 different countries around the world. So in this site alone, we'll print 50 million business cards for customers in probably about 100 different countries.
Moo.com may be returning its building to its original use, but the business model is very different to those of the old East London printers.
So if you're starting with a commodity product anyway, then of course your primary objective is to lower the cost as much as possible in the making of that thing. But I think if you take some of the interesting British manufacturing businesses like McLaren or Aston Martin, some of these other brands, the premium marks in automotive, the cost is less relevant to them because they're building a premium quality product. And I think the premium manufacturers have a different business model, as do we. The fact that we're printing on paper, it looks like a commodity, but the innovation that's built in and baked into our products, the way it's packaged, the way it's made, how you make it, what the end product actually looks like, is a really premium product.
The irony of the digital age, it seems, is that people not only value the physical more than they might have in the past, but that the technology enables small-scale manufacturers like these to reach markets their forebears could only dream about, and at a much lower cost. This raises an interesting point about the whole question of whether London's Silicon Roundabout is another technology cluster in the mould of Silicon Valley, the original digital startup hub. All this manufacturing in Shoreditch means that Silicon Roundabout is turning out to be a very different place to Silicon Valley, which is no bad thing. This is not Palo Alto, but it could be Industrial Revolution 2.0. Next door to Moo.com is an even more unlikely business, in an area now better known for playing host to Google, Facebook and Twitter. Makelab uses a hot new technology of 3D printing to make personalised dolls that people order from its website. Each of these pieces is put together by hand in East London, but the ambition of Makelab's founder is global.
The people we revere, if you like, are companies like Lego. So a really big, successful toy company, but that is based around kind of one simple idea that can be reused in many different ways for different products and different people. That's awesome. We'd like to be something like that with the added amazingness of doing it all digital first.
Whether or not Makelab achieves its ambitions, it looks like the makers are back in Shoreditch for good. Jonathan Moles, Financial Times, East London.